Welcome to Lake Como, Italy's crown jewel nestled in the Lombardy region. It's a destination that blends elegance, nature, and centuries of culture in one breathtaking setting. Over the next 4 days, I'll take you to spectacular gardens, centuries-old villas, vibrant lake towns, panoramic viewpoints, and hidden gems. This isn't just a travel guide. It's a cinematic journey through one of the world's most magical places. So get ready. Here's 4 days in Lake Como. Day 1. Bellagio Town Center. Our journey through Lake Como begins in Bellagio, often called the Pearl of the Lake. And for good reason. This charming town is a picture-perfect blend of elegance and old-world charm. As you step into the heart of Bellagio, you're greeted by narrow cobblestone lanes, pastel-colored buildings, and flower-filled balconies that look like they belong in a storybook. The town center feels timeless, a mix of rustic Italian beauty and refined taste. Every corner is postcard-worthy. Boutique shops line the stone steps, gelato carts invite you to pause, and the soft murmur of conversation fills the warm air. It's a place where history and luxury exist in perfect harmony. Villa Melzi Gardens. Just a short walk from the center lies the stunning Villa Melzi Gardens, a 19th century masterpiece designed by Count Francesco Melzi. But this is more than just a garden. It's like walking through an open-air museum. Elegant statues peek out from between the trees, ancient stone pathways lead you past lily-covered ponds, and the lush greenery stretches all the way down to the shimmering lake. Every step here feels regal. The garden's perfectly manicured lawns, exotic trees, and peaceful ambiance give you the sensation of stepping into a dream. Whether you visit in spring with blooming camellias or summer with deep greens and florals, the scenery is always breathtaking. Punta Spartivento Viewpoint. At the very edge of Bellagio sits Punta Spartivento, one of the most incredible viewpoints on the entire lake. From this point, you can see where Lake Como's 3 branches meet, a panoramic view of nature's artistry. Surrounding hills roll gently into the distance, and tiny villages dot the shorelines like specks of a painting. At sunset, this spot transforms into something truly magical. The sky turns gold, the lake reflects every shade of the evening, and the wind carries a calm stillness. It's one of those rare places that offers both peace and grandeur, a natural balcony to the heart of Italy. Caffè Bar Rossi. When it's time to slow down, Caffè Bar Rossi is the perfect lakeside retreat. Set right on the water's edge, this cozy cafe offers a peaceful spot to sip a warm espresso or a foamy cappuccino while watching boats glide across the lake. The pastries are freshly baked, buttery, and absolutely irresistible. Despite being popular with visitors, it still retains a local, relaxed vibe. Friendly staff, simple comfort, and $1 million view. It's the kind of place where you could lose an entire afternoon without noticing the time. Basilica of San Giacomo. To end the day, we step into the Basilica of San Giacomo, a Romanesque church dating back to the 12th century, located right in the heart of Bellagio. From the outside, it may look simple, but inside lies a world of quiet reverence and beauty. Stone arches soar above, the wooden ceiling beams echo with history, and the soft candlelight casts a sacred glow over ancient frescoes. It's more than a church. It's a time capsule, a place where centuries of prayers, peace, and tradition still linger in the air. As you sit in the cool silence, it's impossible not to feel moved by the calm, spiritual presence of the space. Day 2, Varenna Old Town. Day 2 begins in Varenna, a small lakeside town that offers a quieter, more romantic atmosphere compared to Bellagio's elegance. Its narrow alleys, colorful facades, and blooming flower boxes create the feel of a picture-perfect postcard. Every corner feels like a painting. Every balcony and staircase is steeped in timeless Italian beauty. Even though Varenna draws tourists, it remains peaceful enough that you can hear the gentle lapping of lake waves with every step you take. The town feels like a hidden gem, wrapped in serenity. Villa Monastero. The crown jewel of Varenna is Villa Monastero, a former monastery that now serves as a historic museum and botanical garden. This place isn't just beautiful, it's intellectually rich too. Stretching along the lakefront, the villa features classical sculptures, exotic plants, and flower-lined paths that are absolutely mesmerizing. Inside, the museum holds scientific instruments and antique furniture, but the real magic lies in walking through the garden path. Every turn reveals a new angle of the lake, each one more breathtaking than the last.
Castello di Vezio.
Perched on a hill above Varenna is Castello di Vezio, a medieval fortress that watches over the lake and the town below. Reaching the castle involves a short uphill trek, but the reward is a stunning 360-degree view of Lake Como. The ruins, ancient stone towers, and eerie white ghost statues scattered around the grounds give the place a mysterious, almost fantasy-like feel. The castle also hosts falconry shows, which are exciting for both kids and adults and add a medieval thrill to the experience.
Lover's Walk, passeggiata degli innamorati.
This charming lakeside walkway stretches along the edge of Varenna's harbor, offering a peaceful and romantic stroll. Known as the Lover's Walk, it invites you to slow down and soak in the serenity. As you walk, you'll see the colorful reflections of buildings shimmering on the lake's surface, and the gentle sounds of the water create a meditative ambience. It's a short path, but one that leaves a lasting impression.
Ristorante La Vista.
To wrap up the day, dinner at Ristorante La Vista is a must. This upscale yet intimate restaurant is known not only for its gourmet Italian cuisine, but also for its breathtaking terrace view. The menu offers elegant dishes like truffle risotto, fresh lake fish, and creamy tiramisu, all served against the backdrop of a golden lake sunset. Dining here feels like an experience, where every bite becomes a cherished memory.
Day 3. Como Catedral, Duomo di Como. Day 3 begins in the cultural heart of the region, the city of Como. Our first stop is the Grand Duomo di Como, a cathedral that has stood since the 14th century. With its blend of Gothic and Renaissance architecture, it's often called one of the most beautiful cathedrals in northern Italy. The white marble facade is a masterpiece in itself, adorned with rose windows and detailed sculptures that catch the light in the most majestic way. Inside, you're immediately transported to another era. The towering ceilings, gilded altars, and intricate tapestries whisper stories of centuries past. It's not just a beautiful photo spot, it's a sacred experience that fills you with awe and peace. Even those not typically moved by religious architecture find themselves pausing here, silenced by its overwhelming beauty.
Piazza del Duomo in Bologna.
Just outside the cathedral lies the bustling Piazza del Duomo, an open-air square that feels like the soul of the city. It's alive with cafe tables, street musicians, locals sipping espresso, and visitors marveling at the view. Via Vittorio Emanuele and shopping streets. Now it's time to explore one of the most charming parts of Como, Via Vittorio Emanuele, the city's main shopping street. This isn't just a place to shop, it's a corridor of elegance and history. The cobblestone path is flanked by upscale boutiques, artisan leather stores, gelato stands, and souvenir shops. Even if you're not looking to buy, a walk down this street is a delight. The balconies above bloom with flowers, and the store windows shimmer with Italian style. You'll find handmade silk scarves, vintage jewelry, and locally crafted goods, all within the embrace of centuries-old architecture. Every corner here is Instagram-worthy, yet it retains an authentic charm that makes you linger.
Funicolare como Brunate.
Now it's time for one of the most exciting moments of the day. A ride on the Funicolare, the historic cable car that connects Como to the hilltop village of Brunate. In just 7 minutes, you're lifted from the lake's edge into the clouds, and the views are nothing short of breathtaking. As the car ascends, the panorama widens. The lake sparkles below, the villas grow smaller, and the horizon stretches out into the Alps. It's a short ride, but one that leaves a lasting impression. Many say it's one of the best cable car experiences in Italy, and for good reason.
Faro Voltiano, Brunate Lighthouse.
Once in Brunate, a scenic walk and a short uphill trek lead you to Faro Voltiano, a lighthouse built in honor of Alessandro Volta, the inventor of the electric battery and a native of Como. The climb is worth every step. From the top, you're rewarded with a 360-degree view that takes your breath away. You can see the dramatic curve of Lake Como, the snow-capped Alps in the distance, and, on a clear day, even the skyline of Milan. The wind rushes around you, the lake glistens below, and for a moment it truly feels like you're standing in a dream. This is the kind of place that makes you pause, breathe, and just take it all in.
Day 4. Ferry ride from Varenna to Bellagio. Our final day begins with a peaceful yet visually dramatic ferry ride from Varenna to Bellagio. As the boat glides across the shimmering waters of Lake Como, you're surrounded by steep emerald hills, colorful villas tucked into the cliffs, and the soft silhouettes of terracotta rooftops. The lake sparkles like glass, reflecting the snow-dusted Alps in the background. The cool breeze on your face and the gentle hum of the ferry make it feel more like a dream than a commute. As Bellagio comes into view, it feels like you're arriving at a royal palace. Regal, timeless, and impossibly picturesque. It's no wonder they call Bellagio the Pearl of Lake Como. The moment you see it, you'll understand why. Salita Cerbaloni, Bellagio's most iconic street. Next, we wander into Salita Cerbaloni, Bellagio's most iconic and photographed street. This steep cobblestone lane is flanked by charming pastel buildings, ivy-covered balconies, artisan shops, and cozy cafes. The street feels like a stairway into a storybook, with every step offering new angles, new colors, and new inspiration. People pause to take photos, sip espresso, or simply admire the view of the lake peeking between buildings. Whether you're shopping for local art, handmade silk, or sipping on gelato, Salita Cerbaloni wraps you in Italian charm and elegance. It's not just a street, it's an experience. Enoteca Principessa, wine tasting stop. To slow down and savor the day, we make a stop at Enoteca Principessa, a cozy and refined wine boutique in the heart of Bellagio. Here you get to taste some of the finest wines produced in the Lake Como region, from bold reds to delicate sparkling whites. Each glass is paired with olives, artisanal cheese, and local cold cuts. The knowledgeable staff guide you through the tasting with stories about the vineyards, grape varieties, and traditions behind each bottle. It's not just a tasting, it's a cultural immersion. This moment of indulgence offers a final taste of Italy, quite literally, and leaves you feeling more connected to the land and its people. Punta Spartivento, final viewpoint. To close the journey, we walk toward Punta Spartivento, the northernmost point of Bellagio, where the lake beautifully divides into its three branches. This viewpoint is a geographic and visual masterpiece. You can see the silhouettes of Varenna, Menaggio, and Tremezzo stretching across the horizon. The calm waters ripple gently below, and the wind carries a quiet sense of awe. During golden hour, the light dances on the lake like diamonds, creating one last magical display before goodbye. This spot feels like nature's grand finale, a panoramic view that says you were part of something special. And just like that, our 4-day journey through Lake Como comes to a poetic end. Each day offered a new perspective. From romantic villages and grand villas to secret gardens, cobblestone streets, mountaintop views, and unforgettable ferry rides. Lake Como isn't just a place you visit, it's a feeling, a memory that lingers long after the trip ends. So, if you're dreaming of an Italian escape, don't just check Lake Como off your list. Live it, feel it, let it become part of you, because the magic of Lake Como never truly leaves you.